Mid of July, we have had multiple draws not only for Express Entry but also for Ontario PNP, which are very relevant, and a lot of folks have gotten invites under these draws. This video we're going to talk about all those draws and how you can prepare yourself for achieving PR through these pathways. So stay tuned until the end. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Roop. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. At our firm Effizient, we assist all prospective immigrants with their immigration to Canada. So if you have any questions, here is our contact information. Feel free to contact us. We would be happy to help you. Before we talk about the draws, let's answer the comment of the week. And this comment comes from Abhinav. And this is about the OINP International Student Stream. The question is, can a college graduate apply for the OINP International Student Stream, or can only university graduates apply? OINP International Student Stream is open to college graduates as well. If you check the OINP International Student Stream page, they have listed all the institutions, and here on the screen you can see some of the institutions, and they include colleges as well as universities. So yes, if you are a college graduate, you can still apply for International Student Stream. There's no problem in that. Now let's talk about the draws we've had this week. We've had 3 draws so far this week as of July 18th, 2024, and these 3 draws have been back to back. The first draw on July 16th was a PNP specific draw with a cutoff of 670. The next, which was highly sought after on July 17th, was a Canadian Experience class draw. Canadian Experience class draw came in at 515 cutoff. This is 7 points below the last CEC draw that was at a cutoff of 522. This was excellent and amazing news. A lot of folks who were waiting for a CEC draw finally got it, and they were able to get invite under this draw. And the third draw on July 18th was a French draw. Now this French draw had a cutoff of only 400, and to be eligible for this you needed CLB 7 in French. If you have CLB 7 in French, you would be considered for the French draw, and you need to meet the mere cutoff of 400 to qualify for this draw. Now guys, if you compare the number of ITAs issued in all these draws, you will see that for the CC draw there were 6,300 invitations issued in total. That is highest among all the different draws that have happened this week. And if you look at the last CC draw that happened in May this year, at a cutoff of 522, only 3,000 invitations were issued. So this was more than double in the size, and this is kind of representing IRCC's willingness to focus on candidates who qualify under CEC and give more chance to them. So this is a step in the right direction. This is a good indication from IRCC. Most of the indications from them have been kind of negative so far, but this is a really positive thing, wherein they are specifically picking people who are qualifying under CEC and in a higher number. So they have more than doubled the number of ITAs in this draw under CEC as compared to the last draw. Now, apart from the Express Entry draws, we also had draws under the Ontario PNP. So OINP also did draws this week. The first set of draws happened on July 16th, and then we had a draw on July 18th. Here on the screen you can see the draws that happened on July 16th. So there was a draw under the Economic Mobility Pathway. There was a draw under the Employer Job Offer In-Demand Skill stream, and then we had a draw under the OINP Employer Job Offer International Student Stream, specifically for healthcare sector. The draw on July 18th, as you can see, was under the Human Capital Priority Stream, and it targeted healthcare occupations again. Now, what this means is, for this particular draw, if you have an Express Entry profile and you have selected Ontario as a region of interest and your primary occupation falls under one of the occupations they targeted, you may get the invite from OINP. Now, if we dig a little deeper into this draw, on the screen you can see the eligibility criteria. The basic eligibility is your CRS score under Express Entry needs to be between 425 and 444. Your occupation needs to be in the one of the listed occupations here, and these occupations are mostly the occupations in healthcare field. That should be your primary occupation, and your work experience should be at least 6 months in one of these occupations. If you met all these requirements, then check your Express Entry profile. You may have received a notification of interest from Ontario already. Now, these are all the draws that we have had, and now oftentimes these days folks are asking me, what shall I do in order to achieve PR? So one thing that has become very clear to me is that if you are, I'm going to specifically talk about this one pathway for the rest of the video. If you are in the field of healthcare and you are in one of the occupations that are targeted in healthcare draws, you have a good chance because you open yourself up to the Express Entry healthcare specific category specific draw. You're opening yourself up to the OINP under the employer job offer and OINP human capital priority stream. So that way you have multiple pathways. Say that you are an international student working as a pharmacy assistant. Pharmacy assistant is one of the jobs which does not require a lot of training, and it's something that you can get into even if you don't have extensive healthcare background. Now, as a pharmacy assistant, you can qualify for the Express Entry category specific draw. If you qualify under the OINP international student stream, you can create a profile and you may be considered under their healthcare specific draw. And thirdly, you would also be considered, or you could also be considered for the OINP human capital priority stream. So being a healthcare worker, if you have run out of all the other options, is a very good option wherein you can target healthcare related draws for Express Entry and for OINP. Another common occupation a lot of folks are trying out is paramedical related occupations. So paramedics are folks who for example are in an ambulance. Ambulance driver also requires paramedic training, and they are also considered paramedics, right? So if that is an opportunity that you're getting, you can get the training required, and you would fall under that NOC code. This NOC code is 32102, paramedical occupations, and if you are in this NOC code, you would be considered under the Express Entry category specific draws as well as the OINP healthcare related draws. So that's it for this video, guys. I wanted to make you aware, first of all, update you of the draws, and also make you aware of different pathways that you should be checking. That includes if you're in Ontario, OINP and Express Entry, and especially if you're in healthcare, then these are the pathways you really need to target. And I haven't stressed this enough, you need to make sure you have profiles, you have your profile targeting all these pathways so that you are considered when they do a draw. You will only be considered if you have profiles in the system. So make sure you are there. If you need assistance, you can contact us or you can seek help, but it's very important that you are into the pool. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you are notified about any new video that we upload. Again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.